Now that you are 13 weeks pregnant, you are about to enter the second trimester, which is often considered the most comfortable period of pregnancy for many women. However, some symptoms like fatigue, bloating, and breast tenderness may still persist. Regular exercise during pregnancy can help reduce symptoms like back pain, constipation, and fatigue. It can also help prepare the body for childbirth. However, it's important to consult with your healthcare provider before starting or continuing any exercise routine during pregnancy. Let's see how the baby and your body are developing. At this point, let's visit our questions that we've been considering in every video. Number 1, how is my baby developing at 13 weeks? Number 2, what will my baby look like? Number 3, what are its movements? Number 4, what will be the changes in me? And number 5, what should I eat at this time? The fetus is now nearly 3 inches or 7 to 8 centimeters long from crown to rump and weighs nearly an ounce or 13 to 20 grams. It has doubled its length since the 7th week. Now there is a slowing in the rate of growth of the head compared to the rest of the body. In the 13th week, the head is half the size of its body. In the 21st week, the head is around 1/3 the size of the body, and at birth, the head is around 1/4 the size of its body. As well, its unique fingerprints are already in place. When you prod your abdomen, your baby will feel it, but it's too early to respond now. Your baby will start rooting. That is, act as if she's searching for a nipple. If you're having a girl, she now has approximately 2 to 2.5 million eggs in her ovaries. She will only have 1 million by the time she's born. She'll have fewer eggs as she gets older, and by adolescence, the number will have dropped to 200,000. Intestines, which develop as a large swelling outside the body, now withdraws itself into the body. If it fails to withdraw, the baby is born with a condition called omphalocele. His hands and feet are fully developed and moving about as the signals is reaching him from the brain through the spinal cord. Now your baby is the size of a peach. Amazing! And to think that 6 weeks back, they were only the size of a baked bean. His arms and legs are more in proportion to the body, and he is sprouting fine hair, also known as lanugo, all over his body. At last, though tiny, he finally looks like a baby. Because the neck is fully developed, he can actually move his head now. He can make movement with his mouth, and on ultrasound, he would appear to be making facial grimaces and actually smiling. You can now feel your uterus above your pubic bone in the lowest part of your abdomen, approximately above 4 inches below your belly button. Welcome to the second trimester, also known as the honeymoon of pregnancy. This is the time when you suddenly start feeling better, and all of those symptoms of early pregnancy, like frequent urination, intense fatigue, and nausea, will start to diminish. Until now, your abdomen hardly showed, as most of your baby is growing inside the lower part of your belly. It starts showing now, but it's still easy to manage. And the breasts have also enlarged, and some of you may see watery secretions from it, the first milk, or the colostrum. As your uterus stretches, you may feel some abdominal acheness. The ligaments that hold up your uterus stretch to accommodate your growing uterus, and this is called round ligament pain. As well, this is the time that your short-term memory may become weak, and you find yourself in the middle of the market wondering what you came there for. Now is the time to take that break that you've been planning for so many days. It is safe to travel as long as you do not lift up any heavy weights and do not exert hard. And now is the time when your stretch marks are also seen. They appear usually on the breasts, hips, abdomen, and buttocks. Whether they are seen or not is largely genetic, but if seen, they can still be treated. You might also experience more vaginal discharge. This is normal, and it is generally thin and milky. It's also odorless and might increase as the pregnancy progresses. This is called leukorrhea. Leukorrhea is caused by a stepped-up production of estrogen, as well as the increased blood flow to the pelvic area. Its purpose is noble, to protect the birth canal from infection and maintain a healthy balance of bacteria in the vagina. Unfortunately, in achieving its lofty goal, leukorrhea can make a mess of your underwear. Fatigue. Your body may feel a little less tired now, considering you've had 3 months to adjust to pregnancy. Enjoy this time and do what you like to do. Now is the time to indulge into a few cravings and be happy about it. Your happiness will travel to the baby too. You may experience a rise in sex drive too. This increase could be beneficial for you and the baby. Pregnancy sex can speed up postpartum recovery by tightening your pelvic floor muscles and improving your sleep and mood. If you have a history of early labor or miscarriage, you may need to abstain from sex during pregnancy. Prenatal care. Regular prenatal care is essential for a healthy pregnancy. It's important to attend all scheduled appointments with your healthcare provider to monitor the health of both the mother and the baby. And remember about environmental hazards. Pregnant women should avoid exposure to environmental hazards like lead, mercury, and certain chemicals that can harm the developing fetus. It's important to avoid contact with cat litter, raw meat, and certain types of fish that contain high levels of mercury. Nutrition. During the 13th week of pregnancy, proper nutrition remains crucial for the health of both the mother and the developing fetus. Here are some key points to consider. Number 1. Calorie intake. The calorie needs of pregnant women increase as their pregnancy progresses. By the 13th week, most women may need to increase their calorie intake by around 300 calories per day compared to their pre-pregnancy diet. Number 2. Macronutrients. A balanced diet that includes adequate amounts of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats is essential. Carbohydrates provide energy, proteins aid in the growth and development of the baby, and healthy fats support brain development. Number 3. Protein. Protein intake is particularly important during pregnancy as it supports the growth of the baby's tissues and organs. Good sources of protein include lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Number 4. Folic acid. Folic acid is vital for the development of the baby's neutral tube, which eventually becomes the brain and spinal cord. Adequate intake of folic acid during early pregnancy can help prevent neutral tube defects. Foods rich in folic acid include leafy green vegetables, fortified cereals, legumes, and citrus fruits. Number 5. Iron. Iron is essential for the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen to the baby. Pregnant women need more iron to support the increased blood volume. Good sources of iron include lean meats, poultry, fish, fortified cereals, leafy green vegetables, and legumes. As well, consuming vitamin C-rich foods alongside iron-rich foods can enhance iron absorption. Number 6. Calcium. Calcium is crucial for the development of the baby's bones and teeth. Pregnant women should aim to consume adequate amounts of calcium through sources such as dairy products, fortified plant-based milk alternatives, tofu, leafy green vegetables, and nuts. Number 7. Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, are important for the baby's brain and eye development. Good sources include fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, and trout, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and fortified foods. Number 8. Hydration. Staying well hydrated is essential during pregnancy to support the increased blood volume and to prevent dehydration. Pregnant women should aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day. And finally, number 9. Supplementation. In addition to a healthy diet, prenatal vitamins may be recommended by healthcare providers to ensure adequate intake of essential nutrients such as folic acid, iron, calcium, and vitamin D, as mentioned before. It is crucial to avoid alcohol, tobacco, and drugs as they can increase the risk of birth defects, low birth weight, and other complications. Tips for dads. Pregnancy can be an emotional time, and it's important to take care of her emotional health. Apart from seeking support from family and friends, you can be her number one support. Give your wife all of the love that you can. You may accompany her to childbirth classes as well. Discuss birth plans with your healthcare provider, and remember, all the changes in her body is going to give you the best gift of your lifetime. Enjoy these moments with her and keep telling her how much you love her. And a tip for anyone: check to see if you are getting diarrhea that doesn't go away in 1 day's time. In case you do, contact your doctor immediately. It's time to go and hear your baby's heart sounds, like the tapping of rain in the Doppler studies. Control your emotions then, as it will pull your heart, and knowing everything, you will still be unprepared for this. And her heart is beating at the rate of 150 beats per minute. A quick note: experts say that every baby grows differently, and this information can give you a general idea about fetus growth. Thank you for watching this week's episode of our series. We will be back with the 14th week very soon. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, and click the bell icon for notifications. Here's to a healthy pregnancy and a healthy you.